In this video, I'll walk you through how to create this 3D product mockup. So the first thing we're going to do is head over to a site called Magnific, and there we're going to download all the patterns that we're going to use, starting with this. And then we're going to click and download either AI or EPS. So these are basically Illustrator files that we're going to use. So you can download the AI or the EPS file. And then we're going to download this. So either AI or EPS will be okay for our project. And then we'll download one more. Here we're going to download this particular file. Okay, so once we're done, we're going to upload all the Illustrator files that we downloaded into the application. All right, so we'll simply select our shape and then create the cap. Okay, so I think it's easier creating the cap before we create the other part of the bottle itself. I'm going to duplicate it, then adjust the size. I want to create the screw part of the neck of the bottle. Okay, then we'll click to select these 2 points because we want to create rounded corners around there. And then we're going to select this separately because we don't want too much rounded corners here. All right, so for the neck, we want to adjust the rounded corners to its fullness. Okay, then we're going to duplicate it and then select both and then use the shape builder tool to cut the part that we don't need. Going to duplicate it once again. Going to duplicate it by holding down the Alt key, and then select all of it by dragging, and then drag it up to reposition it. So this is what we have. We're done with the cap. So the next thing is create the body. So we're going to create rounded corners. So since the bottle is more or less bigger than the artboard, we're going to now select the artboard tool to increase the size. All right, so now we're going to have everything selected. Okay, so all I did was just to drag to select everything. Okay, and then select the line segments for us to be able to cut half of the bottle, and then use the shape builder tool to delete the other half. All right, so we're going to have everything selected, and then we're going to go to appearance. Okay, so if you can't see this appearance option, you can go to window and look for the appearance option and make sure it's selected. And once it's selected, you should be able to see it right here, and then select 3D and materials, and then select resolve. We'll change the direction from left edge to right edge. Okay, so this is now exactly what we want. Just delete that. Okay, now we can select the cap and then reposition it. Okay, so have the neck selected, and then we're going to reorganize it because we want the neck to be above the body and then the cap to be above the neck. So basically what we're doing here is just organization based on hierarchy. Okay, so you can see what we have now. The cap is above the neck is above the body, but then we are still having some issues here and there in the neck. So basically you can do the organization in the layer panel, but you can actually use the shortcut key, either the left square bracket to reorganize a layer below the other, or use the right square brackets to bring it on top. Okay, so that's the shortcut key, but you can just simply drag from the layer panel and make necessary adjustments. This is not supposed to take too long. Yes, so you can see now we have resolved the issue. Okay, so it's just all we're doing is just organization. So now we're going to head over to the material tab and then head over to the graphics option. Okay, so here they are. You just simply drag and drop. Okay, nothing more. Okay, so all you need to do is just to select the body where you want to apply the material and then click the material and then wait. Automatically the material will be added. Okay, so this is the one I want to add. So now that we've added it, all we need to do is to scale it up using this particular option around the material. So just drag. Okay, so now you can see the entire bottle is wrapped around the material, exactly what we want. Okay, so now I'm going to select the cap. Okay, because so far so good, it's still looking flat, but then having selected the cap, we're going to go to the ray tracing option and then make sure ray tracing is selected. And once it's selected, we're going to make sure the quality is set at high and then click to render. Now we're going to see it have a 3D look and feel. You can see this is interesting. So we're going to repeat the same process for the neck. Okay. So with everything selected, go to the ray tracing option, make sure ray tracing option is selected and it's set at the quality set at high and then click to render and wait. Okay. So now you can see it has this 3D look and feel, which is exactly what we want. All right. So with the body selected, I'm going to go over to the lighting tab. And then here we're going to make adjustments to the lighting. So you can see the different properties that we can actually adjust, which is quite interesting to play around with. All right, so we've not applied ray tracing on the body of the bottle yet. So let's toggle on the ray tracing option, set it at high, and then click to render. Now you're going to see the quality is going to be enhanced a lot. So this now looks very interesting. So you can still make adjustments to some of the lighting option. Okay, even though it's optional, but you can just play around with it just to get a particular look and feel. But any changes you make from now onward, you're going to see that it's going to take a toll on your system because remember we added ray tracing already. So the system will keep loading for the changes to take effect. You can see what I'm saying. It has to load. Remember the ray tracing I did talk about. Select the different element in the neck, and then we're going to change the color. Okay, then we just want it to have similar color with the body. Okay, so what we're going to do next is the neck. I feel we can make adjustments to the neck because the distance is not enough. So let's just close the distance just to make it look more realistic and professional. Okay, so we're going to have everything selected and we're going to duplicate it by holding down the Alt key and then drag to duplicate. All right, so for this duplicate, we're going to change the material to this. And then we're going to delete the one that was there before. So remember, this is a duplicate. So we still have that material that we applied before. So we're going to delete that first. Okay. So let's select the material that we just added and then make adjustments to it. So let's select the part of the neck so that we can change the color as well. Interesting. Okay, so let's have this selected and then change the color of the cap to fit the body. And then change the color of this as well. Interesting. All right, so now we can select everything and duplicate it. And then hold down Control, and then hold down Control and left square bracket to send it to the back. Okay. All right, so have this body of this particular bottle selected and then change the material. So having added it, we're going to scale it up. So once we've scaled it up, we're going to delete the existing material that was there before. Interesting. Okay, so just make adjustments to the cap. All right, so you can see how easily we're able to create this 3D product mockup. All right, so with this, I'll see you guys in our subsequent video.